Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Okay, you guys, we are going back into the dressing room, and today we are going to CottonOn. CottonOn is an Australian retail company founded by Nigel Austin in 1991, with the first store being opened in, oh boy, Geelong, Australia. I've never been to Australia. I have no idea how that's pronounced. Australians, I know you're out there, help me. CottonOn's first product was a classic denim jacket. Nowadays, they provide effortless casual fashion and the latest trends all across the globe. CottonOn is considered a fast fashion brand. Its business model revolves around quickly producing and distributing trendy and affordable clothing. That's kind of the definition of fast fashion. While they do have some published sustainability initiatives, Good On You, which is my source for sustainability and ethicality of brands, notes that they have not demonstrated significant efforts to reduce water usage or ensure workers are paid living wages. Honestly, what's new? There are CottonOns in pretty much every mall I've been to in the last couple of years, but weirdly I feel like I have very little experience with them. I feel like it's just not a store. Maybe it's because it's an Australian brand and it hasn't really gained an enormous amount of popularity, at least not in the circles that I run in. So I never feel like compelled to check it out or try it out. I think I bought something secondhand that was CottonOn like years and years and years ago, but nothing that's like stayed long-term in my wardrobe, which doesn't really mean anything because up until this year, I cycled through clothes pretty quickly, but I don't know. It kind of makes me feel like nothing made a huge lasting impression, but I am super open because I have almost no expectations and no real thorough understanding of this brand yet. Honestly, I'm mostly just really excited to go and try it. But before we go into the store, here are my measurements. I'm usually a size 12 or 14, extra large on the bottom, medium on top, typically. Every brand is different. This is an Australian company. I'm very interested to see if the sizing is what I expect or not. But before we go into the store, let me tell you about Printify. Printify is a service that allows you to create print-on-demand products and create a lucrative side hustle all of your own. Here's how you can do it in 3 easy steps. Step 1, make some cool designs in Photoshop, Procreate, Canva, or any design application that you love. Step 2, head over to printify.com and register for a free account. They have over 1,000 products that you can choose from, including t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, and more. Plus, they offer some of the best prices on the market, and with Printify Premium, you can get up to a 20% discount on the entire catalog. Choose a product that you like from their catalog and apply your own design. And 3, once you've made some products that you love, you can connect your Printify shop to sales platforms such as Amazon, Etsy, TikTok Shop, or Shopify. Whenever you get an order, Printify will do all the work and ship the product to your customer for you while you benefit from your new business. If this sounds like something you're interested in, what are you waiting for? Sign up for free using the link in my description, and thank you so much to Printify for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's go try some CottonOn. Hello, I am back from CottonOn and ready to tell you all about my experience. The store that I went to was really big, had a nice, easy to follow layout, tons and tons of clothes. I had kind of an overwhelming variety of options to choose from. Obviously, most things sort of leaned more trendy, but I definitely was drawn to a lot of stuff, fun colors and cute patterns. And as per usual, I tried to get a little bit of everything, like jeans, tops, shorts, dresses, like a little taste of the whole store, a little something from each section. It was a large store, but I did my best. I noticed that pretty much everything in the store went up to either a size extra large or a size 34, like 34 inches, which I think equates to like a size 16, right? 16 or 18 maybe. So yeah, and it was semi well stocked in all sizes. Definitely not everything went up to its full size range, but most things did, which we're actually gonna consider a win because in a lot of stores, that's not the case. But anyway, let's just jump into the clothes I tried on because I'm so excited to tell you guys about them. So the first outfit was this Chloe shirred short sleeve top in the color Isabel First Blue in a size medium for $24.99, and it was made of a cotton polyester blend. And I tried that on with the original straight jean in a size 32 for $59.99, made of 100% cotton. Okay, starting with the shirt. The shirt is cute. Not really my style. Obviously, you would need a strapless bra, which I don't actually currently own. I do really like the details. The elastic around the sleeves and the neck and the smocking around the torso made this top really stretchy, flattering, and comfortable. And obviously, I think the print is really cute. I really love a small, dainty, detailed floral print like this. That's like a subjective personal opinion. I will say overall, the top was a little flimsy, kind of feels cheap in your hands and not long lasting, something that has this intricate detail and design. You'd either have to be very careful to take care of it during the wash, which, let's be honest, as a mom, things go in the wash, they go in the dryer. Very few things get air dried. I'm not the best. Like, I can't have high maintenance pieces of clothing. And I just feel like if I were to just treat this the way I treat most of my clothes, it wouldn't hold up, which is not necessarily a ding against the item, more so just a statement on how it would like react to my lifestyle, you know? So it's kind of hard to be subjective about that, but felt like it wouldn't hold up to the way I treat my clothes, which is probably not the best. When I was younger and I had a little bit more time and I had a lot more delicate clothing for the office, I would like each item would be taken care of as it was supposed to. And now it's like everything goes in the washer, everything goes in the dryer. Sorry. Okay, anyway, moving on to the jeans. I loved these jeans. I had to remind myself like 1,000 times that it's about to be a very hot summer here in Los Angeles and that I do not need a pair of black jeans right now. But when I do, I will probably come back for these because I was really feeling myself in these jeans. The denim was super rigid and sturdy, which I prefer. There was very little stretch, but in the size 32, the width allowed for room for my hips. I don't usually like the wide leg look, but I really felt like it suited me well in these pair of pants. The rise was fine. I honestly usually go for something a little bit higher, but I didn't mind it. I felt so good in these. Sometimes you just put on a pair of jeans and you're like, yeah, and that's how I felt. But again, it's about to be summer in Los Angeles. I live in the Valley, which is even hotter than the rest of the city. I don't need black jeans. Okay, quickly moving on to outfit 2 was this halter scoop mini dress. This is in the color Mimi Stripe Blue, a size large for $34.99, made of a 95% cotton and 5% elastane. This dress was very cute. I had a nice thick material that I felt really comfortable in, and it felt really sturdy as opposed to the previous top, but it still had a lot of nice stretch, which made this fit overall more flattering. The halter top was adjustable, so it was good for different chest sizes, which I really appreciate because I got a size large because that's what size I am on the bottom, but I'm very small chested, so it's nice to be able to adjust these kinds of things. Obviously it's a mini dress, and the mini dress was not so short that I was uncomfortable, but personally not something I would probably wear day to day. Just doesn't really fit my lifestyle, but objectively I still felt it was very cute. I'm boiling water on the stove, so just give me a second. I gotta throw my pasta in there. I also really liked these stripes. I thought it was super cute. I feel like back in the old days of like what not to wear, they were like, oh, stripes, like horizontal stripes make you look wider, and I'm like, okay, maybe, but also have we discussed that maybe they also make me look cuter sometimes? Maybe this is me showing my age, but has anybody else ever like just get like a hit of something that you heard on what not to wear like 15 years ago and it like still sits in your brain somewhere? I have a lot of those. Okay, moving on to outfit 3. That consisted of this super baggy jort in a size 32 for $44.99, made of 100% cotton. I paired that with this V-neck oversized graphic tee in a size medium for $34.99, also made of 100% cotton. Starting with the jorts. Listen people, we're back at it with the jorts. Jorts are in trend. I mean, here we go. This is I don't even know how many at the store that I've tried on a pair of jorts. Jorts are in. They're still popular. It's making me feel like I want a pair, but I don't. Honestly, after wearing these, I still don't find them particularly flattering. They were fine. Average in pretty much every way. They were a mid-rise. They fit me well. I will say there was a really cute pocket detail on the back, but overall, jorts, still not my vibe. I'm still resisting the influence. Moving on to this oversized graphic tee, there was such a wonderful, nice weight to this cotton material. It felt really solid and starchy, like something that you just know is gonna wear in really nice over time. I really liked the oversized fit. As a reminder, this is a size medium. I also really liked a lot of the details. The trim on the collar and the sleeves gave it kind of a jersey vibe, which I really liked. Overall, if you're looking for a super solid oversized tee, I was kind of surprised, given the quality of the first shirt that I put on, how much I felt the quality of this shirt improved. So definitely quality is kind of across the board. Finally, moving on to outfit 4, I wore this Emily micro top in the color Lemon Zest in a size 8 for $29.99, made of a linen viscose blend, paired with the matching Haven wide leg pant, also in the color Lemon Zest, in a size 12 for $49.99, also made of a linen viscose blend. All right. Let's start with the top, and like, wow, I love a crop top, but I don't even know if you can really call this as a crop top. This is like a bra top. I think that's the thing. Starting with what I do like, because I actually did like a lot about this. I like the elastic running through the bottom seam. I like that the straps are adjustable. The fabric honestly felt really nice on first impression. The tie detail is super cute. Let's talk about some of the stuff I didn't like. The straps were definitely too thin, and the fit overall feels not appropriate for my lifestyle, which is a subjective sort of knock against it and not anything about the actual piece itself. I don't know. The overall vibe wasn't for me, but I will admit that there were a lot of cute details and things to like about this top. And of course, it would not be a video that I'm doing this spring if I didn't figure out a way to try on a pair of linen pants. I love linen pants, what can I say? These pants had a really great feeling fabric, a solid elastic waistband, and a perfect length. I was wearing black underwear on this day, and as you can see, these pants are a little see-through, but I will say that is a common issue in linen pants. These aren't like unique in that regard. So with the right undergarments, I think these would be lovely, and that's not necessarily a knock against it. They're very lightweight, they're very cute. I actually really liked these a lot. I just don't have a need, but as a set, I feel like this is adorable, trendy in a way that it's like if you had somewhere cute to wear this summer, oh my god, I can't even imagine. It would be so adorable. But I already got my one pair of linen pants. I gotta keep it under control. Not to say that I won't probably buy another one, honestly, by the end of the spring, but I'm doing my best to hold on. And that's all I got for you. That was my experience with CottonOn. I would say kind of mixed, honestly, but I don't know. I didn't have any expectations going into it, and I definitely felt like I found a lot of really cute stuff, like those jeans, that oversized tee. Honestly, everything I tried on was actually pretty objectively cute. I think I really vibe with this style, kind of simple, trendy. The materials and the price points were pretty average for what I expect for stores like this. Major international retailers, fast fashion, it's all kind of in line with what we've been seeing through this series, so nothing like shook me. There was never a time that I looked at a price tag and I was like, what? There was also never a time where I looked at a price tag and I was like, what a deal. Same with the materials. It all felt pretty standard for what we've been seeing in the mall this summer. I keep wanting to say summer. It's almost summer. But probably next week I'll start saying summer. But yeah, I don't know. I have to say, overall, I was pleasantly surprised, happy. I didn't buy anything. Doing my best here, remain under control. But obviously, like, sometimes I go into these stores with zero expectation and I come out with a new favorite store, like when I went to the Gap. This was a little bit closer to my experience in Urban Outfitters, which was where I thought most things were really cute, but just not really for me, except for those jeans. But I don't need black jeans. But tell me, was my experience what you guys have experienced in CottonOn? Did I miss anything? Like, what did I miss? And what did you guys think? Was there a favorite item that I tried on that you guys really liked? Should I go back? Well, like, tell me everything, because oftentimes, like, I just look sort of cursory, like, into the background of a company and sort of what their aesthetic is, and then I try and go in with as, like, low of expectations as possible, or not low of expectations, but just, like, as much of it as, like, an average person walking in the mall, like, huh, what's this store? That's kind of the vibe I always want to walk into a store with, so that I don't have too much prior knowledge. But I feel like you guys always teach me something new and fun about these stores in the comments, so please leave your thoughts below. I appreciate it so much. I love you guys so much, and thank you once more to Printify for sponsoring this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.